I lift my hands in total adoration unto you. You reign upon the throne, for you are God and God alone. Because of you, my cloudy days are gone, and I can sing to you this song. And I just want to say that I love you more than anything. Good morning and welcome back to your spiritual sports segment on Rhema Gospel Radio. Better than when you heard it yesterday. I'm CJ. It's time to get it on. Thursday night football was on and popping last night as the Arizona Cardinals entered the contest undefeated and the St. Louis Rams entered the contest undefeated at home, and one of them would stay that way. But it wasn't the Cards, as their quarterback Kevin Cobb offensive line was from the practice squad as he was sacked and brought down to the earth 9 times as the Rams defense was stifling. Good thing, because after Sam Bradford opened the game with a touchdown drive, he went 0 for 12. But his defense had his back as the Rams improved to 3-2 as they pounded the Cards 17-3. College football had one top 25 team in action last night as 13th ranked USC took on Utah, and the Utes came out running and gunning. And before you knew it, they had a 14-0 lead thanks in part to Nate Fakahafua, who simply robbed Matt Barkley after a bad snap and took it to the house. But the Trojans would not be denied, as they were like Storm and Norman from the Persian Gulf days and came storming back as an aforementioned Barkley passed for 303 yards and not 1, and not 2, but 3 TDs, and Marquise Lee caught 12 balls for 192 yards and a score as USC crushed Utah 38-28. And for some non-ranked scores, Arkansas State blasted Florida International 34-20 as David Aku only rushed the ball for 53 yards. However, he had not 1, not 2, but 3 TDs, and the University of Central Florida straight up manhandled East Carolina 40-20 with 269 yards in the air from Blake Bortles and the score to go along with the Russian TD as well. After former LA Lakers Shaquille O'Neal stated that Brook Lopez and Andrew Bynum were better centers than Dwight Howard based upon their ability to play with their back to the basket versus Howard's pick and roll style, even though their stats are not comparable to the newly acquired Lakers center, Howard basically told Shaq, quote, "I don't care what Shaq says. Shaq played the game. He's done. He's gone. It's time to move on." Close quote. Los Angeles Clippers guard Chauncey Billups didn't anticipate he would be ready to return to the court until November when training camp started last week. However, Billups participated in contact drills Thursday for the first time since he had a season-ending surgery to repair a torn left Achilles tendon in February. Los Angeles Lakers point guard Steve Blake returned to the court Thursday for his first practice of the season, much sooner than anticipated after suffering a foot injury less than 2 weeks ago. And finally, the NBA is going back to London with the regular season game between the Detroit Pistons and the New York Knicks at the O2 Arena on January 7th. This sports segment was sponsored by The Spa in Orlando, as it was voted Best Spa in Orlando Weekly yet again. To catch archives of your spiritual sports segment, log on to my innovative blog site, CJSports.com, and make sure you give me that follow on Twitter at CJSports. And don't forget to like me on Facebook at CJAct. That's CEEJAY. Stay tuned for more updates in your next spiritual sports segment, where we sprinkle a little spirituality in your sports. I'm CJ. Be blessed and keep smiling, because God has something special in store for you.